Yeah, for some reason I have it set that you can hear yourself, but it's gone now. Okay, so here is episode 6, which is labeled episode 7.
Yes, he has horrible labeling skills.
I never said I was a math person.
It's just common sense, I think.
Yep, the animation in this one is supposed to be a bit more shadow puppet than the last one. But, there's Caraboss, evil fairy from Sleeping Beauty. Her hearts.
Aww.
Later you see the bassinet is what I want to say, but I'm sure it's not called that. The baby bed flipped over.
Bassinet, I think.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, look at this fairy. Does she look like anybody? Anyway, like how it's turned over and she goes and gets the baby and she holds it, and then later when she pricks her finger, she's holding her again. That's supposed to be a callback to that. Aww. Who are those people embracing in the far background? I don't know. But yeah, see, there she is holding the... That was like...
Was that Ariel?
Ariel's copyrighted. There's something really sad about this. The monologue is pretty sad, too. But I think Chris did a really good job with it.
My mother used to tell me that story all the time. We'd act it out before bedtime. It was my favorite.
Why she's in Brooke's room, I'm not really sure now that I think about it. Why do you have a chamber pot?
The house is full of odd, weird
Your
things.
father's in that job. In the best possible way. I love her
He's a
father.
pack rat. He can't stand to get... I need to get him on that Hoarders show.
Yeah. What's sitting outside of your house when we're filming it?
That
What was
thing,
that?
I don't know what that is.
There is a metal
It's
box that was sitting
and I
outside the
think-
door.
I think it's like what you used to put your empty milk bottles in and they'd come...
Oh, yeah, the
I'm
milkman
like,
thing.
why do we have this? I go to the store for milk.
Before we resumed shooting after the hiatus, I told Krista, I said, from now on, use your normal voice when we're filming. And we shot this before the hiatus was over. So she's still using her high-pitched voice.
Oh, this was like one of the first things we shot.
Because Haley was late and we had time to kill, so...
And the bedroom's still purpley pink.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I love how Krista gets the bed and Amy has to sit at the
footbed
with her hood as her blanket. Reading An Abundance of Catherines by John Green. Nerd Fighter shout out. I'm getting Skype alerts from Sarah Mowry, who I have to yell at to do her lines tonight.
My parents don't even know my real name. Do you know what that's like? The only
This
person
monologue
that could
turned out
see
much
my
better than I
was
thought
her.
it would.
She gave me the cloak. She made it magic. The only people that could see me as the people
It's
I was.
choppy, but I mean,
Which is kind of silly now that I think about it.
the music helps.
Well, you know, if you think about it, though, it's supposed to be like, you know, you did the confession cams and stuff like a reality show.
Mm-hmm.
And if you watch the confession cams and when they're talking one-on-one with the camera, they chop it up. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, it...
I didn't feel like that part was necessarily unnatural, but just it's like every other word in this case gets like chopped, and I feel
I became rebellious.
like it's not that natural. But Amy did a pretty good job with the delivery.
Nobody could control
Amy's voice is really high pitched, which is surprising. Because I kept wanting Red to have this low pitched monotone voice, and it just was not happening whenever Amy delivered the lines. And I was like, Amy.
So what's your dream, Red?
This is the Hansel and Gretel theme. Don't did it because it's so bouncy.
It's like when Stewie follows the guys with
Yeah,
the tuba.
with the tuba.
Buddha.
Leave me alone.
I have a glandular problem. That's like what this is.
This scene's so cute.
John, did you learn any manners from this?
No.
How do I wipe my face off?
I was just worried about wiping my face.
I like how he looked at the camera when Thumbelina spoke, but I didn't let him know that she was about to speak. So it was like, ooh. Oh, there's the Rob subplot back again, but it has no resolution. Damn it, PJ. Whatever, we were on a bind, man.
I took a message and they said that it's not too late to enroll for next semester.
Ooh.
Okay. So
Hansel's given Snow White back the necklace at this point, by the way. I don't think we ever clarified that.
just to pass for this semester would be fine. Yours, mine came true. I just want to get back to it.
Thumbelina was supposed to get a lot more anger as the show went on because she was so small and she felt like she was getting ignored. But then that didn't happen. Because we ignored her.
Because we ignored her.
She did get angry, but we just thought it was nothing.
Trying, really, he is.
Look how different we are as opposed to when we started.
You'll see the
Fucking word and shirt.
Well, I mean, even before that, when we were in our Lederhosen. That's Hansel and Gretel's last name, by the way, is Lederhosen.
Awesome.
When we were younger,
I am Gretel Lederhosen.
and when he was a young man, he would take the train.
This is. I started laughing during those two just because I kept slurring my words.
We had to keep looking down to compose ourselves.
He never had the courage to talk.
You can see.
And I'm like, you watch my face as Aurora delivers lines, and you'll see on every eyebrow twitch, I know when she's gotten one wrong.
Took the hat off the pad and saw
Because PJ's really, really good at just going with it. And I sit there and panic over what the exact words are.
I'm like, it doesn't matter.
there was the big plague. It was a sickness that just
The plague is a reoccurring thing in this one, too.
it touched so many adults.
Those are my cookies.
It was everywhere. Jack's father.
Eat the
Not one.
cookies.
He was making
They're
a
not
joke.
mine.
We went into the woods to try to
They're yours.
Mamsies. They're Mamsies. You can have one. He was just.
She actually told me to tell you guys to take some of those back to Glory.
He was
So.
just being an asshole.
Anyway, back to the video. This one is very backstory-y
I'm scared.
with everybody.
Yeah.
I hate this book.
I think it's funny.
I hate it. What the hell's that guy's name? Chez something.
It's the restaurant's name is Shay. It's Shay Posh, but you're supposed to pronounce it Chez. And I wrote it as it's supposed to be written, and I knew that John would get it wrong, but I wanted him to get it wrong. Snow White's reading 1001 Arabian Nights, by the way. Upside down, but still.
We read upside down in Avalonia. I don't know if you knew that or not.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do. We also wear V-necks in Avalonia.
Bitch, there are no V-necks now.
What is that? That is a V-neck.
Oh, well, yeah, but that's after the fact.
You are Avalonian, I do believe.
It's after, we're wearing our own normal clothes at this point. Because we've
Well,
been there long
if
enough to
our
get
own
normal clothes.
clothes, then we would wear them in Avalonia.
No, well, I mean, we will after.
V-necks, Avalonia,
kitchen's about to
reading
become
upside
fire,
down
guys.
backwards. Upside down, whatever.
This is a Lemony Snicket reference, by the way. The pasta was supposed to be puttanesca, and the roast beef was...
Roast beef, I know,
There's a reason why we have pumpkin pie in there, too, and I'll tell you that after we finish this, because it is story-related.
Cherry's Jubilee.
I had to explain to her what Cherry's Jubilee were, and she laughed really hard because she knew what was about to happen.
And then my dad.
I took a screen cap of this while I was doing it, and I put it up on Facebook, and Aurora's father saw it and thought we got
And he
his...
called me and he was like, Aurora, there's a picture of PJ on Facebook
in my kitchen.
in my kitchen, which is on fire. And I was like, oh, yeah. About that.
Happy Noodle. Happy Noodle. You know what's satisfying? I like how we're laughing at this. Probably no one else thinks that this is funny.
Nobody else has seen Miranda
Except
for
Ben.
Ben, yeah.
That was Ethel, by the way.
Was she sweeping?
Yes, you can hear the Swiffer from time to time. And I was just like, this is the last day I need you here right now, Ethel.
That is like the creepiest thing I've ever done.
That fire looked a lot better before, by the way.
I still like it.
Quite awkward.
The word awkward.
I don't know why the camera's clicking. I wasn't in the room for this.
Oh, now it's gone all funny. It's gone all funny. Clash!
Hansel, what are you doing?
I'm hiding in the bathroom because I don't want Gretel and Jack to come
I had to search through my laundry for that jacket because I couldn't find it.
Where's the princess?
She's outside talking to the fire department. I mean, luckily there was no actual fire damage, so
They can't prove that there was a fire here.
we should be okay.
Wait, you didn't make any food? But Gretel and Jack are eating right now.
What?
I was carrying all sorts of food back and forth. I wonder where she got it all.
Lobster House? Oh, chicks. You forgot my chair biscuits.
Oh, Red.
I love Red. I love Amy.
I love Amy too. And until I want to kill her. On to the next episode, which isn't finished editing yet.